Chuki B.
Let me introduce you to a family who's amazed with Jesus and His Majesty, raising our daughter in reality. And there's no other place that we'd rather be. Through the fun and the snuggles, the cries and the struggles, praising God through the good and the troubles. This is life on the real, not made up. Now we welcome you to Life with Zayla.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. If you're new, consider subscribing so you don't miss any of the videos. I do mommy, lifestyle, and beauty unboxing. So if that's something you like, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as you guys know already from the title of this video, I'm going to do a very raw update, third trimester kind of update, recap, what I've been going through and all this craziness. So if you want to know, or if you're curious to know what has been going on with this pregnancy at the end of my trimester, stay tuned. All right guys, so I'm not gonna go in any particular order, honestly, and I probably should have wrote some stuff down, but I just wanted to be very real with you guys and very raw, because I know sometimes pregnancy is different for everyone. People face different things, and I just want to kind of tell you what I've been going through in this third trimester. I'm currently about to be 39 weeks in, 2 days. So I'm very close to my due date, and it's becoming so real, guys. So I just wanted to kind of share my experience and what I'm going through for other mommies out there that maybe are going through the same thing, or maybe they're facing the same similarities. Sometimes we tend to think that we are the only ones going through certain things, but it's never like that. There's always someone else, and that's why I just wanted to be very transparent and honest with you guys. I wanted to do this video in a different setting, but it did not work out that way, and I just didn't want to overwhelm and stress myself, so here we are. All right, so my third trimester, I would say that it was probably the hardest out of the three. Even though the first one was hard in the way that I couldn't really eat a lot, everything kind of made me nauseous. I had a lot of morning sickness. It was, in that area it was really hard. It was really bad, because I never had that with my previous daughter. And for those of you that don't know, this is my second pregnancy. I'm expecting another little girl very, very soon, like I told you guys. So yeah, so with Zayla, which is my first daughter, I never went through none of the morning sickness or none of that. But definitely with this second baby, and her name is going to be Jaylene, by the way, if you guys don't know already, I definitely went through all of that. So that was really hard. But the third trimester, I feel like it was just even harder. And this is obviously for me, the reason why I would say that is just because, there's a different number of factors, but I just felt very fatigued, very, very, very fatigued towards the end. I felt like my energy that I had during the second trimester had just left me, and I was just tired. I felt bigger. I felt her growing. I felt it was just very uncomfortable, especially now that I'm towards the last weeks. Let me tell you that it's been so hard just to move around. Simplest things, sometimes my little girl, my daughter, she's gonna be 2 soon, is she wants me for her to carry her or maybe play with her, like run after her. And guys, there's times that I can't do that. I have so much weight on my belly, and I feel it, and I'm so tired. And I think in that part has just been hard, because obviously, at least for me, the mom guilt just hits me, and I just feel bad because I feel like I can't do things with my daughter, or I can't be bending down and picking her up as much. And my belly, like I said, is pretty big. I'll try to show you a clip at the end. Hopefully I won't forget, because mom brain, pregnancy brain. But and she can't really sit in my lap too well. She's not very comfortable because my belly's so big that she can't get comfortable, and she gets frustrated. And yet, she doesn't understand that, I'm pregnant, and that's the reason. Yeah, she knows that there's baby and it's her sister. As much as a almost 2-year-old can understand. But that part has just been hard. I felt like I've been dealing with a lot of mom guilt, like I said, because I'm too tired, and I have not been sleeping at night, basically at all. I'm gonna say probably since I was maybe 36 weeks, 37 weeks, my sleeping at night has just turned into the worst. Either I'm not sleeping and I'm just up, or she's moving a lot. I have a super active baby, so she moves, and sometimes you move a certain way that you're kind of like, ow, like you're in my rib type of thing. Or either like now as I get closer to labor, I have a lot of pressure. It's just been very hard. So therefore I'm getting very, very little sleep, like 2 hours. There was a day, guys, that I'm not lying to you guys, I slept nothing. Like I slept absolutely nothing at night. And the next day I had something that I had to do, and I was grateful that I wasn't in a bad mood or anything. I was fine, but you know, I felt it. I felt the just being super tired. You know, you're active, but then finally you sit down and your body kind of relaxes, and I just felt like it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was so tired. It was so hard. And mind you, I still have my daughter to take care of. I can't be like, okay, you know, mommy's tired, let me just, like, we could say put you away and I'll tend to you when I'm ready. It doesn't work like that. If you're a mom, especially if you're a mom of more than one, you know that your kids need you, especially when they're small. You just have to be available for them regardless. And I felt like I couldn't be as available as I want to be for my daughter. So mom guilt, it has been hitting me very, very hard. I've been needing to pray and ask the Lord to just help me, because like I said, I'm so tired sometimes that I'm just like, I just want to take a nap, and maybe my daughter wants to play or she wants to do things. And I'm not gonna lie, I've let her see a lot more TV than I usually would allow her to see, because I do screen time, but I do controlled, if that makes sense, screen time. But this couple of last weeks, it just hasn't been no control. I'm not saying that she wakes up, she watches TV. No, I don't do that. But towards the end of the day, especially because I'm tired, or I'm just like, you know, I just let her see. And that's been another thing that I'm just like, wow, you know, like I wish I could have more energy, or I don't know, whatever, so I could be there more for my daughter. But I'm doing the best I can. And you know, a while ago, someone gave me an advice, like, you just have to have grace on yourself. You, as a mom, if you're a mom, I want to tell you this too, and I know I gotta apply it to me too. You have to have grace, because it's hard, especially if you have more than one kids. It's hard with one kid, and being pregnant with a toddler is just hard, especially if, you know, like for me, like I'm getting closer to labor. I'm just tired. I feel pressure. I'm uncomfortable. I don't sleep. You know, so much stuff. And you have to have grace. You have to remember that you're doing the best you can for your child, because you love your child. You are a good mom. Don't ever feel like you're not. And emotions could tell you a lot of things, especially being so close to labor and having all those hormones. I understand. Trust me when I say this. I get you. But you have to have grace. You have to just be okay with how your day went, and ask the Lord, you know, if there's a certain area, help me in this, or help me do better tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. And that's something that I'm currently learning. It has not been easy, like I said. It's just been hard. Another thing that I would say is that I procrastinated so much on getting ready for my second daughter. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because, like, you know, when you have your first baby, you're so ahead, or at least I was. Like, I think by 7 months, I had everything ready for Zayla, like her room, like everything was like set. And with Jaylene, I left everything towards the end. Like, I think I finished her room a week ago, and it's like your energy level is just not there. So if I could give you any piece of advice, maybe you are a first-time mom, maybe you're currently pregnant with your second, don't procrastinate, because you will regret it. You don't have a lot of energy, especially if you have more kids, especially if you're dealing with not sleeping, being uncomfortable, feeling whatever. Do yourself a favor. Don't add stress to your life, and do everything you can ahead of time. I would say by month 8, try to have everything ready. Like that, month 8 and 9 are just like, you know, you just go through whatever you're gonna go through, and it's not the anxiety or the stress of her room is not ready, her clothes is not washed, the diaper bag, my bag, you know, it's just all this stuff that goes into it. Let me pull out the baby car seat, her little swing, and I still have to pull out her little swing because I keep forgetting. See, this is what I mean. And I procrastinated and I regret it. It was very hard. I did her room. She's gonna be sharing with my daughter Sayla. I do have the video of me revealing the little room. If you haven't seen it, I'll try to link it so you can check it out. And I should also, in that video, I'm sharing what I'm taking for her, for my baby girl, to the hospital, her little hospital bag. So if you want to check it out and you haven't, you can. But like I was saying, I had to do them in increments because I was tired. Not only that, guys, but in this time, well, as we all know, we are going through a pandemic. We're going through COVID-19, and that just that's another thing going on over there. So things look a lot different from when I had Zayla. A lot of stores were closed, are closed. They're opening, they're closing. It's just crazy here. Things that you can't just pick up. A lot of things I had to order online. It took time. So what I'm trying to say is that it's been crazy and it's been very hard. That's why I'm telling you guys, I want to be very real, because I could sit here and, excuse, you're gonna hear a noise, my fridge is weird, I apologize, but I could sit here and be like, well, you know, it's been a little hard, but it's okay, you know, but that's not real. I you know, sometimes when I'm so overwhelmed, I'm like, man, it feels like I'm the only one going through this, but I know I'm not. And I just want to encourage you moms out there. First, I want to tell you, don't procrastinate. Don't do that to yourself. If I could avoid you, anything that we could say made a mistake on, I'm going to tell you, and don't procrastinate. Please, I keep saying it, and it might sound like a broken record, but it's so true. Like, you don't want to do that. I wish I could have taken my own advice from right now and wouldn't have done that, but obviously, you know, this is my first time having a second kid, so I had to live and learn. So don't procrastinate, again, keyword. And it's just been hard, you know, and obviously adding the pandemic to it, that does not help. You know, there was a lot of things that I wasn't able to have, like a full-on baby shower. I did have a little small like a, how do you call it, like a dinner, or like a little dinner with just immediate family, my family, his family. That was basically it, as a baby shower, but it felt more like a dinner than a baby shower. And you know, that even though it's my second kid, it was still hard. I mean, I still got a little sad because I had plans, you know, to have a really nice baby shower like I had with my daughter, and you know, all that kind of went to poop with the pandemic and everything that's going on. So, you know, there's other stuff that you have to worry about. You know, I know when all this started, people were going crazy with the toilet paper. By the way, why toilet paper? I still don't get why. Like, I get water, kind of, and maybe canned goods, but toilet paper? I don't know. Anyways, you had to worry about getting to the store. People were running out of diapers, formula, and it was just crazy in the beginning. And so there was other things that were in the way of, like, I couldn't fully enjoy the pregnancy as I did with my first kid, as I would have if obviously all this wasn't going on. But needless to say, we learned to live with it, and it's just been very hard, you know. Mostly the way, I think it's been hard because, like, I have another kid. I can't just be like, okay, I'm tired, didn't sleep at night, I'm just gonna go to sleep in the morning for like 4 or 5 hours. Like, you know, I can't do that. I have to take care of my toddler. She needs me, so I've been adjusting. It's been hard. What else? I felt very heavy, a lot of pressure, which I believe I already told you guys. My appetite, I think around 37 weeks too, it just increased. Like, I eat, like, I'm scared to tell you, I just eat, like, I'm hungry. And sometimes I'm over at my mom's house and she serves me something, like, you know, she's like, oh, you know, what do you want? I'll make it for you. She's so sweet. There's no one like your mom, guys. There's no one like your mom. Real talk here. And she'll serve me and I look at her, I'm like, is there more? I'm still hungry. That was never me. Like, I would not eat a lot. And yeah, I've been eating pretty good, I would say. Nothing like over the top and crazy, but when I eat, like, it got to be a good plate, you know, like a good portion plate, because I just go for it. So my appetite, I've seen that it has increased. What else? I've been hot. Like sometimes I tell Jose, like, it's hot here, and he's like, what are you talking about? It's fresh, it's cold. I'm like, no, I feel hot. So I've been feeling hot. I know that's normal. What else? I'm trying to think. I haven't really craved anything particular. Like, I had a whole thing where I was going through Captain Crunch and then yogurt with granola, M&Ms, all that. But that I remember in my 3rd trimester. Oh, you know what? No, actually, there is something that I've craved, and I just had another level of love for, and that's like, if you guys don't know what it is, it's called a horchata. That means, I don't think you can say it in English. It's just a horchata. I'm sure people know horchata. If not, ask Siri. Hopefully she knows what it is. Google it. Horchata is so good. It's like rice water with cinnamon, I think. Something along those lines. I'm not sure. But I've been so into horchata, and there's a specific horchata that I love from a specific place. There's other ones that are okay, and if there's horchata, I will get it. But I've been so into the horchata from, it's called Castaneda's here where we live. They have a place called Castaneda's. It's a Mexican restaurant, and I love their horchata. Every time I can get one, I get myself a large, and it's all for me. And when I have to share with Jose, I get sad. No, I'm just kidding. I share with him, of course, but I've gotten horchata just for me because it's that good. Like, it's another level, and I know it's pregnancy, so I guess that's what I've craved. It's a drink. It's not really a food thing. I've craved like slushies and cold stuff, but horchata, see, I'm just thinking about it right now, and I want an horchata. Like, I want it. So yeah, I think food-wise, like I said, no, I don't remember having any main craving for anything like food other than the horchata. Okay, let me stop. Let's see, what else? I think that that's it. That's basically, I think, from my 2nd trimester. That is it. My stomach has stretched very badly. Have I gotten stretch marks? I can't really see below the belly, but I have a feeling that there could be some there. I'm not gonna lie. And I think after I give birth, I'm gonna kind of do one of the, like, you don't want to look, but you're looking slowly. But I feel like because my stomach it got way bigger this time than it did with Zayla. This baby's gonna be probably way bigger than Zayla. Just feels that way. But I feel like stretch marks might have came, guys, and I don't want to think about it because I was so excited. Like, yeah, I haven't got any, I'm not gonna get any. And I still put on my bio oil every night, you know, after I take a shower. I just take a good 2 minutes and just lather my belly more than anything in it. And I think that's helping a lot. Like, honestly, if I wouldn't have used any like oil or nothing to help to not get stretch marks, or to help prevent, or however you want to call it, I definitely would have gotten some bad stretch marks, just because of how big my belly has gotten for my size. Obviously, I'm a petite girl, so yeah. What else? I noticed that I've gotten, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna be honest. I told you it's gonna be a raw video, so here's some rawness. I've gotten moles, like lunares. If you're Hispanic, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I've noticed that I've gotten some on my face and on my neck, and the ones on my neck are not cute. I'm planning to burn that thing off or find something for that, because I'm like, what the heck? But I know that happens in pregnancy, and sadly I got it with this baby. Didn't get nothing like that with Zayla, but I got it with her. And then moles, I feel like I see, I can't, like, if you guys could see, but I got like more moles, which is weird. And I asked, and they said that was normal. I was like, what the heck is going on? But no, they said that's normal, it happens. You know, they usually go away after you give birth, and obviously a week's pass. And I'm like, that thing is gonna go off either naturally or we're gonna fix it, because I ain't about that life. But yes, I don't like that, you know. There's nothing against that, it's just the ones on my neck, no, it ain't cute, guys, it ain't cute. So that sucks, but it's the truth. What else can I say to you guys? Oh, my leg falls asleep. I guess because of the weight. If I have too much weight on one side, automatically I could feel it falling asleep. Like right now, I'm doing this video. My left leg, it fell asleep. Like I could feel it. I need to shake that thing because it just falls asleep like super fast. And I've been when I go to sleep, that's been another level other than not being able to sleep, just because I could feel her weight so strongly on my rib or on my side that it literally hurts to move to this. I have to like kind of stand, like sit up and then go to the other side because I can just flip. Like it's so heavy. Like I wish you guys I could show you how heavy I feel or feels. It's crazy, like crazy how heavy. Just by simply turning, I can't turn. I have to like, and you know, sit up and then turn. Or when I sit up to pee, as you guys know, if you've been a mom or a mom, had babies, you know, you pee like crazy towards the end because all the way in the bladder. I have to like prepare my mind and just sit up, and sometimes it hurts. No, I'm not gonna say it hurts, but there's so much pressure that it's like, oh, you know, you're almost like, I don't want to get up, but you got to, because you will pee on yourself. I really think you would. Never tried it, like to just ignore it because I ain't trying to pee on myself, but I really feel you would if you ignore it. So that's been new. That's been hard. You know, it's just towards the end, just the not pretty sight of labor. There's people that I've seen on social media that they just glamorize and make labor like, oh, and there's some of that too, don't get me wrong. Like it's not all been bad. Like I love the fact that, you know, she's growing, having my baby girl, and I can feel her move so much. And you know, I tell Zayla to touch and she gets to feel her move, and she just gets like what is that? She looks at the belly, she looks at me so confused. Jose, you know, there are beautiful moments, please don't get me wrong, but there's also this side of things, and I don't want to glamorize it without telling you guys the raw truth, because like I said, and I might repeat myself, sorry about that, so if no one talks about this, people are gonna think that it's, you know, it's just you, and it's not, and that can feel lonely. So I don't want you to moms out there, if you've experienced any of this or all of this, I feel you, girl. You're not alone. We are in this together. We don't know each other, but we're moms. So that gives us that bond. And as I've always told you guys on my channel, the reason why I do all this is, you know, for other moms out there that are going through stuff, that maybe think they're the only ones, and my leg is just killing me. You're not. And I always want to encourage the moms out there, you know, let's stick together. Let's not mom shame. Let's have children's back, because being a mom is hard. Even if you just have one and they're bigger, they're taller, or you have 5, how do you do it? I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm like, this is probably, I'm done. My body can't go through another baby. Watch me have another one. Okay, no, but it's just been hard, guys. It's been hard. I'm out of breath all the time. Like if you see my other videos, you probably hear me like, sorry, I know I ain't pretty, but hey, what can I do? I got all this weight on me going on. So I'm out of breath all the time. I haven't been able to, sadly, walk as much as I want to. Pandemic, where I live, is like super hot, 119, 120, feels like 180, but it's not. And when you're pregnant, you just are hotter. So that's one thing that I wasn't able to do with this pregnancy like I did with Zayla. I walked way more with Zayla than with her. So I'm just like, Lord, help me in labor. Just because of everything that's going on. And I have Zayla, and she's not able to keep up with me to walk for 30 minutes or an hour. Yes, I could take her in a stroller, but like I said, it's hot. Like, and my daughter, like me, we sweat fast, so we ain't trying to do all that. Gyms are closed, or I don't know, I think they put for a little while, you have to make an appointment. But then again, Zayla, you know, who am I gonna leave her with? Jose works. It's just been hard in that area. I have not been able to walk as much as I wanted to. I did do some walking, like where I live. Like I have a little area next to my house that I could walk a good 30-45 minutes, and I did a little bit of that. But recently I have not been able to, and honestly I feel like if I walk it's just gonna fall because it's just gonna come out, and I'm like, wait, not yet. So yeah, that's been, you know, that's been different. And what else? I'm trying to think. See, this is why you write things down. Yeah, I think basically in a nutshell, that's pretty much it, guys. Everything's kind of the same from my second trimester. It just got more intense on the sleeping and how uncomfortable I feel. And if when I drive, guys, like the wheel of the car, you know, the steering wheel, and my belly is like right there. I try to go as back as I can, but I'm not the tallest, so I can't go too back, because then I can't reach that pedal. So it's like right there. It's like, yeah, I could feel the steering wheel like kind of next to my tummy. I'm like, whoa, I'm pretty big. So that's been fun, you know. And when I have to turn and do some turns, I try to go as slow as I can, because any turn that or any bump is like, ooh. If you're pregnant, you've been pregnant, you remember that, right? Yes, that's not no joke for sure. So yeah, guys, basically that's it. It's not gonna be a super long video because I'm not trying to make it into a super long video. I just wanted to kind of just put myself out there. Hopefully one of you, some of you, all of you could relate. And I also wanted to have this documented, so one day I could go back and be like, yeah, that was a hard one. That was our hard third trimester for sure. But oh yes, my skin has gotten so dry. I originally have dry skin, but my hands in particular, like the knuckles, and now like I think this week or maybe even last week, a little bit of last week, my lips have been getting dry. I've been trying to put on like that lip oil and lip oil because I've just felt very dry. I'm like, whoa. So I don't know if it's because I'm getting closer to labor and stuff. I didn't have that with Zayla, like, you know, definitely having dry lips right now. So I already got that balm, the little lip oil balm, inside my hospital bag because the girl's gonna need it. And for my hands, I've been trying to use different creams. I know that there's this thing called Working Hands. It's like a green little pomade that's super good for like very dry chapped hands. So I have some of that too. It's just I have to remember to apply it more than I do, and plus constantly we have to be washing our hands or sanitizing our hands. That doesn't help. That makes it even more your hands even more dry. So there's that. So I'm doing the best I can, but yeah, guys, the dryness that's going on in my hands is just not real. I think it even cracked a little bit right here. I don't know how well you guys are gonna see that, but just like a tiny little crack. But actually they're slowly getting better, and I think because I've been more intentional applying lotion at night, trying keyword, and then I have my lip mask that I put at night, and that has really helped a lot, that they don't get all crusty and nasty. No one wants to have those type of lips. So yes, guys, so basically that's at least all that I could remember about my third trimester update. I just wanted to share with you guys. I've been super real with you guys, very transparent, and like I said, I hope this helps some mommy out there. And I do want to end by letting you guys know kind of about my, if I'm going to record at the hospital, how that labor vlog or labor video, how that's going to go down. And my doctor is very special, we'll leave it at that. And he does not want no one recording anything, or yeah, he's just not into that, I guess, or he just doesn't want it. So obviously, to respect that, what I decided to do is just add some clips of me at the hospital. Obviously there's times where you're just by yourself. Yes, nurses come in and out to check you, but in the beginning it's not as often, at least that's what I remember with Zayla. So I'm gonna insert as much clips as I can of me at the hospital, probably me maybe preparing to go to the hospital. Just depends the pain, the intensity, how that happens. I don't know that yet. I guess when I get there I'll kind of decide, but for sure I'll add some clips, share with my baby girl with you guys, and just so you can see how beautiful I'm sure she's gonna be here. So stay tuned for all that video content that's coming up. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it since they're not really allowing me to record, but I am gonna get some clips in there and obviously afterwards for sure. So yes guys, I kind of want to let you know how that was gonna come about. Didn't want to leave you guys just wondering. And yes, oh, one more thing before I end the video. I wanted just to ask a little bit of feedback from you guys. I did do ask on my Instagram through stories, so make sure you're following me through there, Life with Zayla. That's where you're gonna see the first post, the first picture of baby Jaylene when she arrives into this world, so you don't want to miss that. It's always linked on the description box. You just click it and you start following me and you get all the info. But I wanted to ask here my family on YouTube, and I picked one of these up. Basically what it is lactation cookie bites, and I picked this up at the store, and I wanted to see if this has worked for any of you guys. If there's any mommies out there that has tried them, let me know. I have gotten some feedback on Instagram with some mommies that have given me letting me know if it worked or not, and other things that could help me increase my milk supply, because with Zayla I really struggled just being able to produce milk and everything, so I had to go to formula because she has to eat. But this time around I really want to be conscious and make an effort, a really big effort, to breastfeed as long as possible. I know that's the best thing you can do for your baby, so I definitely want to try. So when I saw this, I just picked it up and I got the oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. I've never tried them. I hope they taste good. I'm pretty sure they will. So I just want to ask if there's any mommies out there that have tried it, if they've seen any difference, if they've seen that it helps. Please comment down below, let me know, or DM me on my Instagram, Life with Zayla, like I said. So yes guys, so basically that's all for this video. I think it's gonna be a long one, even though I wasn't trying to make it long, but I just wanted to share with you guys. And I want to leave with a last encouragement to all the mommies out there. You are doing a wonderful job. Keep doing what you're doing. If you have one kid or 2 or 5, you are just a boss, trying to provide for your kid, trying to do everything you can so your kid could be good and safe. Don't stress yourself out, give yourself grace, and there's always tomorrow to do better, if that's even possible, because I know as moms we do anything for our children. So I just want to encourage you, when those days get emotional and hard and you just want to close yourself in a room and cry, been there, done that, just remember that you are an amazing mother and your kid loves you regardless how perfect you think you have to be. And I'm preaching to myself too, not just to you guys. So keep going, mommies. You guys are bosses, like I said. I have so much respect for all the mommies out there, and I love you guys. And I know a lot of us never met, but we are moms, and moms just gives us that bond. And let's always be supportive to each other. If we can help each other out, let's do it, because we all know the struggle. All right guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.